Welcome to Bible Bites, everyone. Good to be with you. I'm Pastor Dan. We are reading through the Bible one small bite at a time. We are in, and going to finish actually, Matthew 10, chapter 10 today. Now, I haven't mentioned this in my other videos, but if you are interested in taking a deeper look into Matthew, into the book and Gospel of Matthew, we have a series called on our YouTube channel called Dinner Church Devos, and I think it has the Gospel of Matthew in the title. Check those out. We are not as far going through Matthew in those, but it is a little bit of a deeper walk. Okay, so again, that's on Common Ground's YouTube channel, the same place you are finding these videos. Well, let's dive right in here to Matthew chapter 10. We continue looking at Jesus' words, Jesus' instructions to his disciples as he's sending them out to proclaim the message of the kingdom, or what we call the gospel. Whoever receives you receives me, and whoever receives me receives him who sent me. So, whoever receives a disciple of Christ will receive Jesus Christ. It's as though they are receiving Jesus himself. Whoever receives Jesus Christ, it's as though they are receiving God himself. So it's all connected, and really you could say that those who receive a disciple of Jesus Christ are accepting God himself. Because there is a oneness between all of them. Christ is in God, we are in Christ, and again, there's that connection, that oneness. The one who receives a prophet because he is a prophet will receive a prophet's reward, and the one who receives a righteous person because he is a righteous person will receive a righteous person's reward. So, there's two groups of people here that Jesus are speaking of, which really are the same group of people. He's talking about prophets who are messengers of God, those who go out to proclaim the good news. This would be the disciples that Jesus really is about. He was actually sending them out. But today, Jesus sends us out. He really does. It's perhaps we don't. The going forth is a little bit different in that it's more like as we go forth, we are messengers. We don't have to specifically set aside time to go forth, but in everything we do and all the way that we live our life, we are going forth, being messengers of God. But this is what a prophet is, and people who accept a prophet, a messenger of God, are going to receive a messenger's reward. We're not told what that reward is, but only that we'll receive it. And the same thing for a righteous person. A righteous person is one who looks to God for his or her righteousness. They are walking in the ways of God. They pay careful attention to what God desires, and they seek first those things of God. So a person that accepts the one who is of God, a righteous person, will receive a righteous person's reward. Verse 42, and whoever gives one of these little ones even a cup of cold water because he is a disciple, truly I say to you, he will by no means lose his reward. These little ones, Jesus is referring to here one who is a disciple of Christ. In Matthew 18, Jesus uses the term little ones in a different way, where he's referring to the lost sheep of Israel, someone who is lost their way, but who is willing to trust in the kingdom and the things of God. But here he's using little ones to refer directly to a disciple, probably one who in this world is not readily accepted, who is not popular, who by the definitions of the world is not really great in any facet or any way. So this is a little one, and Jesus is saying, listen, anyone who really shows kindness, any act of kindness to my little ones, to my disciples, simply because he is my disciple, they're not going to lose their reward. So Jesus is reassuring his disciples, which are you and I, that that he takes care of them even by means of giving rewards to those who will accept and embrace the one who comes in his name. That wraps up chapter 10. We will dive back into Matthew chapter 11 in our next video, and look forward to beginning a whole new chapter with you. We'll see you then. Take care.